What is going on, Jerome's? Minnesota Vikings are in the thick THICC of free agency right meow, and we're partway through. But, of course, 7-round mock drafts can't stop. So, factoring in partially what we know, Josh Oliver, Marcus Davenport, Byron Murphy Jr., Bradbury is back. Greg Joseph is back. Patrick Peterson, gone. Kendrick's gone. Diesel Dalvin Thompson gone. Now we're just going to try and do a mock draft. And also, decision was Zadarius, Dalvin, Harrison Smith. All right, so let's say Zadarius Smith is just cut. I mean, probably is some trade value there, but teams may also realize that they're not going to keep Zadarius with Marcus Davenport and Danielle Hunter on the roster, so teams may just wait them out. So let's say that the Vikings just cut Zadarius. Dalvin, I think they may run it back, and Harrison Smith hopefully is going to be a pay cut and retain for 2023. And Kirk Cousins, I think it's pretty clear that this is the last dance. So quarterback of the future could be a major need as well. So those are the parameters and heading into the draft. You know what? Do we do it? Do we go all the way up? Do we make a move, find a group? Because it's not a guarantee that the Texans take a quarterback at 2. Like, they may look at this class and be like, maybe we'll wait it out. And I know that that's stupid logic, but the Texans are going to be at the top of the draft next year. And with DeMeco Ryans being a defensive guy, maybe they trade down and try and rack up and stack up as many stud defenders as possible. I mean, it could be where they're at. So we're going to inquire just a little bit. So the Texans at 12. We're going all the way up. It's going to take a lot, isn't it? All right, so 23, and the Vikings are going to be successful. So late first-round pick in 2024, late first-round pick and late second-round pick in 2025. And can we get like a 7th-rounder back? Yeah, we'll get a couple 7ths. Yeah, why not? So 55% chance, offer trade. It's offered again. One more time. All right, fine. Fine, I'll take the 7ths off. Fine, you know what? God hates a quitter. So Texans aren't going to trade with us. We'll just wait till Arizona is on the board. All right, so Bryce Young 1, CJ Stroud 2, Arizona at 3. Now it could be a prime trade up opportunity. I'm sure a lot of teams will be champing at the bit to go get it. 1, 2, 3. How about give us some late round picks back? Why not? Offer trade. Come on, Monty. Austin Ford. 73% chance. Let's make it happen. We are on the board. We're on the clock. Let's go. Anthony Richardson, come on in. I understand. Huge, monumental gamble. Do not care. Ready to roll those bones. Ready to roll the dice. Because I think if Anthony Richardson reaches his potential, I think that he would be the best quarterback in this class. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Right? Now, yes, you could say, blah, blah, blah this, blah, blah, blah that. I mean, he's gone through several different offensive coordinators. He's gone through several different offensive schemes, and the fact that he did all this on the fly last year, and just think what he could do sitting behind Kirk for a year, working with Kevin O'Connell, working with O'Hara, working with everyone, and just going from there. I love it, man. I love it. So got the quarterback of the future. Good to go there. So we're chilling at 87. I mean, Garrett Williams is a stud. He really is a stud. Michael Wilson is a stud as well. I like Tank Dell, except we take Tank Dell all the time. Could this be a trade down spot? I like Carl Brooks. Love Tomlinson as well. Or do you just take Michael Wilson? All right, let's just do it. Take a Michael Wilson at 87. We got the wide receiver. I think he should compete with KJ for wide receiver 2. Just working on in there. All right, so Tomlinson is still on board. Dwayne McBride is there. All right, so in our simulation, we said that they brought back Dalvin, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. All right, Schoonmaker there. Deuce Vaughn, although Deuce Vaughn, it could be a lot of fun. Linebackers, even though they did bring back Jordan Hicks on a restructured deal. I don't think it's a guarantee that he starts. I do want Pace. Do we just take Pace? I mean, it's sort of what do you want at this point? Cam Jones is stud too. Man. All right, we're just going to take Ivan Pace. I understand it's like, oh, but what about the big board? Don't care. That's their big board. Our big board is different. So Pace and Asamoah long term, I like that size and speed combination. Well, mainly just speed combination. At linebacker, Dwayne McBride is still on board. That's too much value to pass up. Although Moro Ojomo is a stud. All right, we're going Ojomo. So we got the defensive interior. Jakarian Bennett, I think that's too much value not to take at that point. Zavala is there, though. Yeah, all right, we're going to go with Zavala. We got the interior offensive lineman. Bennett's still on board. Now we're certainly grabbing him. So even though the Vikings got Byron Murphy, taking part of this cornerback class does make a ton of sense there. Then last pick, 212. I mean, do we just take 2 quarterbacks? Just to be funny. I mean, why not? Well, Will Meller is there. We haven't really grabbed an edge, have we? All right, let's see who's on board for edge rushers. All right, Horton is there. Hampton. Truman Jones, a Harvard kid. Nah, not overly thrilled about anything or anyone really. So we did get do we take a running back? I don't remember. Oh well, whatever. Eric Gray, come on in. Actually, no, we didn't take a running back, did we? Oh well. Supplemented in the 6th round. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. All right, so the parameters. We factored in free agency. Oliver, Davenport, Murphy, blah, blah, blah. Bradbury signed. And with our decisions, we cut Za'Darius. I know that there could be a trade market, but I think teams are just waiting for the Vikings to cut him. Dalvin ran it back. Harrison ran it back at a discount. And then Kirk Cousins is in the final year of his deal. So that's why I moved all the way up. 3 1s for Anthony Richardson. Move up to 3. If the Vikings can pull that off, I think that would be a deal. Stroud and Young were off the board 2 and 1 respectively. So Richardson, like I said, he's got a big time arm. It's absolutely just effortless out there. The running physical tools, obviously there. Plus, if you watched him with like Steve Mariucci in the NFL Network, like film breakdown stuff, basically it's Gruden's QB camp, but super bright. And I think that he's absolutely going to bring it. I think that he'll be a sponge and absorb everything that Kevin O'Connell can throw him. I don't think he gets enough credit for being a guy who's a 1-year starter and being able to do what he did. So I think Anthony Richardson is going to be, well, first off, he's a film junkie. First off, he's a natural leader, and I think that he is going to be that guy in 2024 and beyond. Michael Wilson, getting him in the 3rd round, solid value. I think he can mix in as wide receiver 2-3 down the line. Ivan Pace with Asamoah, let's go. Amaro Ojomo, I think, is a super underrated defensive interior guy. Getting him in the 5th round is going to be a steal. Chandler Zavala, I think that he could come in and compete with Ed Ingram as well as Ezra Cleveland. Maybe not just hand them the guard spots, but he could be in the mix as well. Jakarian Bennett, adding him to the cornerback depth, I think makes a ton of sense. And then Eric Gray, add a little shiftiness to the running back room with Ty Chandler as well as Dalvin Cook for 1 more year, and King Kene and Wangu. But the crowning jewel, of course, is Anthony Richardson, quarterback of the future. Kirk Cousins with his redone deal probably is going to be the last dance. So I'm all for it, man. Let's go. But your thoughts are thoughts. 7th-round Vikings mid-free agency mock draft. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.